Alright, y'all, who hyped for some Black Ops 4? Hey! They're gonna let us see what this game look like. I mean, if it ain't, I mean, obviously they feel confident some kind of way about this game. They want us to see it now, and ain't nothing leaked out about how it looked and none of that. So it'd be real interesting to see what we're gonna be getting in October. They're releasing it early and all that. We shall see. I'm in the stream chat, everybody saying RIP Fortnite. RIP Fortnite. I mean, Call of Duty and Activision, they failed on this one, man. I don't know what else to say. This might be the total end for Call of Duty, in my opinion. I really think so. All right. We're gonna really see what we're gonna get this time, guys. Hopefully it's something good, man. We're here on the live stream with it. All right, man. Getting close to it. I'm getting some notifications coming up. It should be starting the stream soon. If you notice the backdrop here, they got a little confidential in there. I don't know, I can't see all the other stuff. It says Operation Details or something like that in the back. Can't see what else the other stuff says. So I want to start off with some Black Ops 3 gameplay, but I mean we'll just have to wait it out for a couple minutes, man, until they get it going. But they have some kind of sound pumping out. They did a sound test a minute ago, and I don't hear it anymore. So I just started playing my own stuff. Let's see if I don't know if they changed it or not. I don't know if they went back to the sound test. Nah, I don't hear nothing. Nope, nothing yet. I think they had did an official sound test a few moments ago before I started the stream, did the sound test. We got about 10 minutes for the official stream starts. I mean, they probably gonna do like they did. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna have Vonderhaar there, but they're gonna probably do like they did when World War II was announced. They just did a lot of yapping, and all the player community want this and the community want that and all that stuff, man. We'll see, man. I don't know, man. I'm pretty psyched out. I'm prepared to see what their response is gonna be with all the popularity of Fortnite and them pushing the game out early and Battle Royale and all that stuff that's been going on lately. I'm really interested to see what they move about to be, man. Like, what's the first thing we're gonna see on screen? Or, you know, are they gonna have, I don't know. I don't know what they got planned. I mean, they've been real hush-hush so far. It's gonna be interesting to see what they got planned for us, man. I can't say that about Treyarch. Always put some kind of, you know, they always put some kind of, like, you know, hidden theory behind the release of their games, man. There's always something hidden about it. They feel like they're gonna hit a home run. I don't know. Is it gonna be boots on the ground? Is it gonna be thrust jumping, jump pack, you know, wall running stuff? We gonna see. I don't know. They made a good call with the Black Ops 3 wall running stuff. I don't know if they should stick to it. Should they go back to boots on the ground? Oh, there's a timer. We got a timer. Oh, we got sound. Hold on a second. All right. They gave us some sound here, so now we got some sound rocking in the background. Let's see. I see somebody in the official chat talking about the numbers, Mason, the numbers. The numbers, Mason. I kind of had to go with my black and yellow, my black and gold, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna see what we getting, man. I mean, I hope it's a good card this year, man. I really do. If it's not, we be playing Fortnite from now until forever. Fortnite's a decent game, man. I mean, I play it a lot. I don't stream it a lot. I play it a lot, but ain't nothing like COD, man. Ain't nothing like COD, especially like when it's an actual good game and not a crappy game, and they put a lot of development into it and some work into it. Then it's a pretty good COD, but we'll see. So we're down to 7 minutes. They got an audience there, obviously, so we'll be hearing the audience live. We'll be seeing all that live right here, so we're gonna see what we're getting or what's gonna happen. Everything populated from the community event. So it's just now hitting close to 10 a.m. On the West Coast. Down to 7 minutes. So the music I'm hearing, is that going to be multiplayer? Is that the multiplayer menu? Because it sounds pretty good. I think it's actual some theme music from the game. That's why I'm listening so hard. It sounds pretty sick. So I listen to all those little details, you know, when they do the reveal and stuff. I'm listening to the music they got playing, and you know, they're gonna be the theme music of the game. I'm pretty sure it is. I got a feeling it's gonna be somewhere embedded in the game. Got 5 minutes left. Yeah, the chat is going crazy, man. And the Call of Duty chat is like, everybody's hype. I would put that on stream, man, but this chat is crazy, man. It's just way too much going on in this chat. Way too much. Somebody said longest 5 minutes of my life. It says some ninja fanboys in the chat. See people saying Victory Royale, all that stuff. So we've literally labeled Fortnite the official card killer. Got some hype trains in the chat. All right, guys, we got 3 minutes left. People saying Fortnite in the chat. Some people say I'm not purchasing this game yet until we see this. I mean, I don't know, man. Are they going? I think they're not gonna give us multiplayer for some reason. I think they'll give us campaign, and they're just gonna show campaign, and then they're gonna wait all the way until get close to October or something like that before they show multiplayer. 2 minutes. People sitting here in the chat talking about drop tilted towers. It's all this Fortnite relevancy in the chat. Someone said no exosuits. Oh, this one guy says no jetpacks, please. Some nerd hollering Battlefield in the chat. Forget what you know. That's their theme with this. Forget what you know. That's scary in a bit, because I feel like it's going to be something really uncommon with the game. I think it's going to be something that's they just doing out of the box. So it's not going to be your regular Call of Duty. Nothing's going to be how regular Call of Duty is. It's going to be something new we're going to have to play. Which I'm not afraid. I'm not too afraid of new. But then whenever they went new, especially like when they did Advanced Warfare, I was like, oh no. I did not like that. You know, I mean, Advanced Warfare wasn't a horrible game, but it wasn't good. It was the exo jump and the movement and stuff was just, oh my goodness. It was just something I was not prepared for coming out of, like, you know, Call of Duty Black Ops 2 and all that. Ha! Someone just did a check and said Ninja is streaming Fortnite and he's getting more views than the Call of Duty stream. This is crazy. All right, 59 seconds. It's the final minute. I don't know if it's gonna be loud enough. We gotta turn this up some. There we go. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Here's a trailer. It's gonna be a trailer first, okay? Let's see. Okay. Black Ops 2. Are they showing all of the...
Like the CIA says, you do not exist.
They ran through all of the old Call of Duties here.
They'll always need men like us.
I'm gonna move my my face cam here.
To do. But others cannot.
We need to fight back.
Black Ops 3.
Let's hunt.
Watch and learn, brothers.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Hello everyone, hello, and welcome to the community reveal of Call of Duty Black Ops 4. On behalf of Activision, Treyarch, and the entire Call of Duty Black Ops 4 team, it's great to be here with you. Thank you all so much for joining us. Listen, we want to start where it matters the most, with you, our players.
Okay.
Black Ops has been a nearly 10-year journey, and you have been there every step of the way with us. So I want to thank you all for your support and your trust throughout. Thank you. Now that trust has allowed us to take a lot of risks over the years, and that support has allowed us to grow Black Ops in some new ways. Now you've come with us on this crazy and insanely fun and sometimes mind-bending ride. From nurturing an off-brand Easter egg called zombies into a full-blown phenomena, to introducing you to twisted stories and unforgettable characters you played and that you played with, to bringing you new ways to play, compete, and watch multiplayer. Throughout this journey, Treyarch has never shied away from introducing something new or unexpected to Call of Duty and breaking with convention if we thought you would have fun with it. And that tradition continues yet again. Black Ops 4 is a living example of what we do best as a studio.
Okay.
We set the bar high.
All right.
We challenge our assumptions, and we take nothing for granted. And we rethink everything about how we make games, which leads us to today.
Okay.
Black Ops 4 is a game that gives you more ways to have fun with your friends than anything that we have ever created. It's the deepest, most replayable game in our history. Now let's...
They referencing Black Ops 2.
Yeah, let's face it, that's saying something, because you guys have played the hell out of Black Ops series.
Yeah.
We're inspired by your passion for playing our games together, online, for months, even years. And today is where we begin to break it all down for you. This is a special day for us, and one we've looked forward to for a long time. And as you can imagine, we got a lot to share.
Okay.
So we're gonna show you more at this reveal than we ever have.
Okay. So now they're gonna show multiplayer? Is that what they're saying?
This isn't business as usual, guys. This isn't business as usual. And that starts now with how we're approaching Black Ops 4 multiplayer universe. And who better to do that than Dan Bunting and Lord Vonderhaar.
Vonderhaar, yeah. Let's see this guy. What he got going on here?
Hey.
David, what are you doing?
I gotta update my Twitter name to Lord Vonderhaar. And done.
We gotta do the show, man.
Oh, shit.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming today. We are here so excited to tell you, finally, about this game that the team at Treyarch has been working on for the past few years. And for those of you who have not been with us for one of our past multiplayer reveals, we are going deep today. Before we tell you all about Black Ops 4 multiplayer, which is set in a narrative world between Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, we're just going to show it to you.
Can I take this line? Do you mind?
All right, knock yourself out.
All right. Here is the worldwide reveal trailer for Call of Duty Black Ops 4 multiplayer.
All right. Let's go.
Black Ops, weapons free.
Let's do it live.
Guess who's back? It ain't a fucking question. They know the name out in the presence of a living legend. What you heard is
Wait.
blinded, couldn't see, so look to me to give direction. You are now not in the presence of nice guys.
Bravo secure.
Pushing on me.
Every shot counts.
Enemy strike team deploying.
You lack compassion, you ain't rap, you just a whack distraction. I can't relax, cause I feel the magic smashing, Tony Braxton. Real sisters at the skinny crack.
Building barricade.
Had no hope, so I wrote this how I cope. I went home with no results, new approach, same truth. Just get ready, aim, shoot, then big bang. So they better bring troops because
Gunship overhead. Bring down the hammer. Copy that, 113.
shoot one shot if you ain't ready to die. Never get it up, I got shooters for hire. Cause you don't want it.
Marking targets.
Better back to back, but I'm done, so I ain't trying.
Sensor going live.
I know you heard me. Feel like I'm going crazy. Murder.
Heels coming.
Eat this.
Oh, did I see a dog? They brought dogs back? Yo, they had to bring dogs back, man. Come on. I saw a dog in the end there. Yo.
I lost count.
Dogs confirmed.
Energy.
I lost count of how many times you killed me in that video.
So Black Ops 4 represents our most ambitious multiplayer to date. It delivers grounded combat, tight gunplay, an authentic military feel, and of course the fluid and responsive controls that you know and love, all wrapped in the most refined tactical team experience that we've ever delivered.
I didn't see jetpacks.
It's a deeper and more rewarding experience that will be played for a long time to come.
All right,
Ponderar.
let's just get something out of the way. Are you guys ready? Can you thrust jump?
No, I didn't see it. I did not see jetpacks.
Can you wall run?
No, see, I didn't see it. I did not see that. I was looking.
Can you confirm we are 100% boots on the ground?
Yes.
Okay.
It is boots on the ground. Okay.
Wow.
Nice. Thank
Look,
God.
as we
The chat
know,
going
you
crazy.
love the fluid feel of Black Ops 3 combat, so the question that we always start with is, how do you create a more grounded and tactical experience, but do it without slowing down the player?
Right.
So that's pretty easy, right? We didn't stop believing in Guns Up. So in Black Ops 4, well, you still move and interact with the world in a really fast and fluid way. And you can still keep your gun up while doing many of the other things in the game, like throwing grenades and using equipment, activating score streaks, and mantling.
Okay.
And what's better than doing all of those things while still being able to fire your gun? And it's doing this while firing your gun. Ruin returns.
Ruin, okay.
And this time he brought his special issue equipment, the grapple gun, that only he can equip in Create a Class. So Ruin is a specialist with those unique ability to close the gaps and get to the enemy faster. And the combos that you can pull off when you grapple to grab slam have been making the highlight reel inside the studio. And we can't wait to see just what you do with this. So specialists are back, both new and some familiar, but totally reimagined. Because each specialist
Some people
brings
say Black Ops
special issue
3.1.
equipment that delivers unique capabilities
But no,
to
the-
your team to reinforce the tactical gameplay without slowing down the player. And you'll hear about many of them throughout the discussion. But you would be fooling yourself if you thought that they were the main characters of this show.
That's right, because Black Ops is and always has been first and foremost about weapons and the gameplay around them. It's no different with Black Ops 4. However, with Black Ops 4, we've made more improvements to gun systems than literally the entirety of Black Ops 1, 2, and 3 combined. This just shows how serious we are about weapon systems at Treyarch. We've designed each weapon as though it's a character in and of itself, which means that we pay attention to every single detail. Hot barrels are going to ooze smoke. Muzzle flashes are going to burst and light up the room. Bullet impacts are massive and they connect the player with the game world around them. And weapons for the first time have real 3D tracers, which both look and feel incredibly awesome, but they also serve a gameplay purpose because they let you know where the gunfire is coming from. And animations have been overhauled to make that feel that you know and love that much more responsive. Bullets will actually deplete as you expend the magazine, but that's just the start. This is a small example of the details that we pay attention to our weapons. On the design front, Black Ops 4 is going to break with tradition by giving each weapon its own set of attachments. Now in the past, attachment sets were shared across weapon classes. But this is important to us because unique attachments are all about making the game
nice.
Every
gun of its own has its own attachments. That's nice. That's realistic.
Attachment this game. It's called operator mods. Operator mods are the ultimate expression of a gun's profile. It's going to expand its capabilities in ways that go beyond that core functionality. You're going to see here the Titan LMG laying down some heavy suppression fire. That suppressive effect is only capable through its operator mod. It's going to distort and disorient the enemy on the other side of it.
Uh-oh.
Now I'm excited to say that weapons are further defined by another first in franchise history today. I'm here to tell you, Black Ops 4 will be the first game in our history to use a true predictive recoil pattern system. This allows you to constantly make micro adjustments while aiming and shooting. This means that the gameplay of each weapon is learnable. There's a path to mastery that is rewarding for new players and veterans alike. This is by far our biggest investment in the weapons platform and combat systems that we've made to give you the most rewarding and visceral experience by pushing the state of the art on weapons visuals, animations, and sound effects.
Weapons and health are two sides of the same coin, and you can't change one without affecting the other. And Black Ops 4 adds some tactical depth through a change in the healing mechanic. Healing is no longer automatic. Now players manually trigger their healing process with a dedicated button, and that becomes as central to your gameplay loop as reloading the weapon after a firefight.
Oh.
And we like this change because it creates a tactical decision point that simply didn't exist before. So you can disengage from combat and heal up, or you can rush an unsuspecting opponent who may be healing herself. And these changes create a more tactical pace to the game, where instead of simply losing to the person who shoots first, you can actually survive a gunfight with smart maneuvering. And this means you spend more time in the part of the game that's the most fun, which is the combat. So aggressive players still feel rewarded for being aggressive. And tactical players can actually choose when to disengage and look for a better opportunity to strike.
Okay.
Our journey into the health mechanics has evolved and doesn't end just here. Let me introduce you to Crash. And Crash is a medic. And this means when his ability is ready to use, he can actually restore and give bonus health to players for a limited time.
Nice.
And Crash is just more than a medic. He also distributes a salt pack, which resupplies team. And no doubt the folks at home are already breaking down that MP trailer, and they've already figured out what this one's like. So we've taken a completely fresh look at the health mechanics of a Black Ops multiplayer game to insert tactical decisions and some much needed pacing into that gameplay loop.
So far we've talked about some really fundamental building blocks of what multiplayer and what makes it awesome. You got movement, weapons, health systems. We're going to take it up a level to situational awareness. Situational awareness covers the gamut of what you see and hear in the game, from the minimap to the sounds that your footsteps make on different surfaces.
Nice.
We've experimented with all sorts of modifiers that have impacted
this game's gonna be good, man. I'm hyped.
In Black Ops 4, we embrace situational awareness as a fundamental feature of the game. We're introducing a new system called the Fog of War. And only the parts around the on the mini-map, the Fog of War reveals a radius around the player and his or her teammates. As you'd expect, enemy players are going to reveal their positions when firing a weapon unless they're suppressed, and many of your favorite score streaks like UAVs and counter UAVs are still going to do what you expect them to do. But what the Fog of War does is it creates more opportunities for teammates to communicate and work together for the win. Now I'm going to introduce you to another new specialist. His name is Recon. Recon is an expert in situational awareness. His special issue equipment is called the Sensor Dart. When he shoots the Sensor Dart into the world, it clears a large radius around it that both he and his teammates can see, and it helps you to locate enemies. He also has Vision Pulse, which makes a return from Black Ops 3, but this time around it's a little bit different. the whole team gets the benefit of it. So with effective usage, these mechanics together can be a clutch way to snag victory from the
Yeah, that sounds OP, man.
Situational awareness is as important to the gameplay loop as weapons, health, and movement. And as with the other fundamentals, we're giving you, the players, access to these tools to control your own gameplay loop.
The flow of combat is how movement and weapons and health and situational awareness all come together in the head-to-head gameplay. Spawning, pathing, level design, all of these things impact that flow. You might remember Seraph. She has a tac deploy, and this is a team-wide spawn beacon that allows Seraph to command offensive control over that flow of combat for a period of time. And this is Torque. Torque is the master of disrupting that flow because he can lay down razor wire and create deployable and improvised cover with his barricade. And one last one. Over the years, we've experimented with the idea of area
that's going to be the camper's dream right there.
And in Black Ops 4, it's time to stop playing around. Firebreak makes his return and makes area denial a part of that gameplay loop. His special issue gear, the reactor core, allows him to do just that. And Firebreak can even trade his own health to extend the clock on that time. So we've combined the best designs in how level spawning and flow control work together to influence the gameplay loop, and then we place those tools not in our hands, but into the hands of you through the specialists.
And the story of Black Ops 4 is not one of a single game in development, but rather the combined journey of the entire last decade of Black Ops. And you, the community, have been with us every step of that way. Every game that we make is an opportunity for us to do better, to continue the dialogue that we have with you, and you know that we listen. You expect that commitment from us, and this is why we do what we do. So I think we've covered all the details. We've pretty much given away the secret recipe to our multiplayer experience.
Are you sure about that?
What did I miss?
Just one little thing. Just want to tease for our competitive community, and that is the return of League Play.
League Play, okay.
League Play is a fan favorite, and we've combined the very best parts of it, and we're going to deliver it for all the players of Black Ops 4.
As Mark mentioned in his opening remarks, we're doing some things a little bit differently this year, including how we tell stories in each mode throughout the game. Now, we're delivering more narrative and character depth in multiplayer than ever before. And we're also going to give new and returning players the ability to learn and master each of these specialists and solo missions. These missions feature a series of fun and fast-paced trials that give a hands-on introduction to the new and returning specialists, while exploring the stories behind their identities and their backgrounds inside of a Black Ops narrative. Now, with each game, the Black Ops players have spent more and more time in multiplayer, and it's important to us that we go bigger on that experience and expand the narrative universe around it. Here is just a glimpse into that universe.
Not bad.
Not bad yourself.
No one gives a fuck about you.
Really?
You're a number. An asset. A pawn in someone else's game. They've been manipulating you. Watching you. Exploiting you. And when they get what they want, they'll leave you for dead. So here's the deal. Alone, you can put up a fight. But together, you can start a war.
Okay. So is that doing campaign coming? They hiding something. It's something else with the game. They hiding. I'm waiting to see what it's gonna be. Zombies now? They're going zombies.
I think it's time for us to talk about zombies. Good morning, everyone, especially all the Zombies fans out there. We know who you are. Those of you who remember Zombies as a bonus mode hidden in Call of Duty World at War have been with us from the beginning. You've watched as our undead have grown to become an essential part of the Black Ops experience. The story that we began a decade ago is as much a result of your work as it is ours. Zombies has always been about that shared journey, both for our characters and the tightly knit teams and friends who joyfully compete to be amongst the first to uncover the mode's latest.
Ooh, this zombie's about to be
secrets.
interesting, man.
Just as with the rest of Black Ops 4, we've gone back to the drawing board on zombies, rethinking how we can give you more ways to have fun with your friends than anything we've made before. The zombies community has always been our North Star, which is why we took everything that you've taught us and put it on the table for discussion about where to go to next. 10 years after it all began, we're about to begin a brand new chapter in the zombie story right here, together. And we couldn't be more thrilled to reveal the details with those of you here in attendance and the many fans tuning in worldwide.
Zombies about to be interesting, man. Watch this.
Joining me to share more about this new adventure
something.
is Craig Houston, our lead writer.
Hello. So, over the years, one of the key aspects that has driven the zombie storyline and fan interest is mystery. A sense that you're entering an unknown world where anything can happen. And when we say anything, we mean anything. You know, stuff like giant robots, mythical staffs, interdimensional time travel, and wee monkeys that explode when you throw them. Remember your training monkey? You'll be fine. Basically all the things that you zombie fans consider normal. We've explored many different time periods and a variety of fractured universes. Now's the perfect time to start fresh and let the zombies community discover a whole new world together. Black Ops 4 marks the beginning of a brand new storyline, separate and distinct from the Ether story, a new world with new characters and new enemies. Drawing from history, both real and mythical, Black Ops 4 Zombies will introduce us to a new enemy, an ancient order, hell-bent on transforming the world to fulfill their nefarious agenda. Against them stand an eclectic group of all new player characters, unexpectedly thrust together by their shared experiences, with each one bringing their own colourful personality, skills, and unique perspective to the team. You know what? It's probably best if I just show you.
All right.
This is 9.
You come seeking answers. Hear my voice. Heed my warning. The knowledge you seek was not intended for mortal man. Breathe deeply. The power of the vapors will transport you. Let yourself fall through the ages.
Somebody in the chat said ASMR.
And space itself. And pray for your safe return.
What? Their eyes turn black. Gladiator period? They're in the gladiator time period. It looks sick though. Oh my God. Holy, what the hell? Oh. Wow.
Scarlet.
What?
Bruno, Diego, and Shaw.
Man.
Our new cast.
The hell was
we
that?
know them, and we can't wait for you to get to know them too. Okay. A mysterious new world, sinister villains and engaging heroes, and a riveting story of chaos all forms just one half of the equation. It's the what we'll play. Now, let's talk about the how. How we'll play the game. During the development of Black Ops 4, we routinely ask ourselves the question, how do our fans like to play? Well, after taking down literally thousands of zombies, it turns out that you have earned the right to make up your own rules and play the game the way you want to play it. So we're going to provide you with customizable tools and social systems to evolve zombies into an evergreen mode for daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly engagement.
Okay.
Zombies also now boasts custom mutations, over 100 different customizable options that will allow you to play the game your way, changing the fundamental rules and systems of the gameplay experience. Things like zombie speed, health, trainability, type, player damage, magic box functionality, and much, much more. And since the zombies community loves to compete with each other, we're also introducing the Black Ops Authenticity Stamp System. This will give players a shareable code stating exactly what was achieved and with what options. As I'm sure you can imagine, this will help third-party high score boards and other kind of custom competitions. No one likes cheats, especially me. On the subject of custom competitions, we're also introducing limited time created challenges that we're naming Callings, which will regularly introduce new ways for you to play the game and set the stage for ongoing seasonal content and a few themed experience surprises as well along the way. And as we give our fans more power and ways to play, we're aware that zombies can sometimes be a little bit intimidating to new players, especially those who like to kick back on the couch and play solo. The good news is that Black Ops 4 Zombies will also include bot support, meaning you can enjoy the full narrative experience that comes with co-op.
Nice.
Got a buddy to play with? Let our AI fight alongside you. Want to mix it up even more? We're introducing a new mode called Zombie Rush, a brand new mode simplifying the game experience to create a whole new tempo of gameplay, perfect for welcoming people into the Zombies universe, an enticing challenge for grizzled veterans alike.
Okay.
We're also reintroducing difficulty levels and an in-game tutorial to introduce players to the mode in a less stressful way. For those of you who also choose to have the path of most resistance, you can crank up that difficulty all the way up. Now, speaking of stress, we've already seen our 4 new heroes during an era of utter brutality, where no-holds-barred, winner-takes-all combat wasn't just the rule of law, but society's favorite form of entertainment. But zombie fans, wouldn't it be interesting to see them go somewhere nice, somewhere luxurious, somewhere they could have a good time? it is my pleasure to show you a glimpse of the second of our Day 1 zombie experiences. Welcome to Voyage of Despair.
Lady McKendrick may be of a higher class than you are used to mixing with, huh?
Ah, Bruno, my French friend. The lady will be so lost in my eyes and enthralled in my tales, she will not even notice when I make my move.
Timing, as always, is everything. While you and Lady McBlahblah head off to do whatever it is that you're going to do,
Shaw will collect the key.
allowing us access to the Millionaire Suite.
Well, we will deal with any unwanted guests.
When you say deal with, I have to ask.
Damn!
You say, Jean offensive.
Holy shit.
Okay, I'm with you so far, but what did you call the pipe things you're looking for?
Pneumatic tubes, used for the conveyance of small packages throughout the vessel. They will carry our surprise down to the cargo room. It really should be quite exciting.
And after the detonation?
That's where I come in.
Given that the artifact will be securely locked within the safe, dare I ask how you plan to get through 2 inches of solid steel?
I've got just the thing. A mechanism of my own invention.
What does it do?
It opens things.
Now, obviously your father made some enemies during his travels.
That's a pretty big understatement.
If I may interject, I think you were about to ask if Miss Rhodes expected us to encounter any opposition.
It's possible. Likely, even.
What of the other valuables? Are we to secure them also?
Just the artifact. We're not thieves.
What are we then?
All that stands between humanity and the forces of evil.
Where you going, buddy? Oh, you don't want to get hit by him. Dude just literally punching zombies to death. Oh, that was sick.
So that's what's happened. So that's what happens when you unleash the zombie horde somewhere nice. Okay, it was the Titanic, but it should have been nice. Trust me, that bloody great iceberg is the least of our characters' worries. There is so much more to talk about, and this really is just the beginning. We'll be revealing a lot more later this summer, where we shall share further details on other never-before-seen goodies on our road to release. Thank you. Friends, we're not done yet. You've seen a taster of 9 and Voyage of Despair, but that's not all the zombies news we have for you today. We've already said that Black Ops 4 is the deepest, most replayable game in our history. So it's my great pleasure to reveal that for the first time ever, we will launch with 3 fully fledged, fully loaded Zombies experiences on day 1.
Oh, okay. Wow.
We've seen a taste of what's ahead in our new story, but let's just take a trip back through the ether. One of our all-time fan-favorite maps told the story of 4 lost souls trapped in an eternal purgatory, desperate to break the cycle. Here's a small peek of Black Ops 4's 3rd Zombies map.
Okay, they're giving us 3 Zombies maps, man. Wow. They serious this time with the zombies, man. Oh, prison.
Where are we going?
Blood of the Dead. Okay.
Nice. Not like I wasn't having enough nightmares just in my day-to-day. I have to work with those people. Listen, I'm gonna make this put it really simply for you. This is a super serious year for us for Black Ops 4 on PC.
It's still hiding
We're
something.
excited to share that we have a completely dedicated team with our friends over at Beanox, and they're making the most robust, most refined, most customizable PC shooter experience that we've created. And we're also excited to announce that Black Ops 4 will be the first Call of Duty title ever released on Blizzard Entertainment's Battle.net platform.
Okay.
Now we're working very closely both with the dedicated PC team at Beanox as well as Blizzard to make sure that this is an absolutely great experience for our PC players. Let's take a closer look.
Black Ops 4 is really a celebration of our community, and something we've wanted to do for a really long time is focus on PC as its own unique platform and give PC gamers what they deserve.
This version of the game is custom built for the PC, and I think that's going to show through in every part of it.
We've developed a really strong partnership with Beanox, in addition to Blizzard, who have been tremendously helpful in bringing the game to the Battle.net platform, and that's a first for the franchise.
Those of us at Blizzard have been friends with Treyarch for many, many years. When it came to working on Overwatch, we consulted with Treyarch on a number of features.
It's the first first-person shooter Blizzard has ever made, so hearing their advice really helped us build out our game. And it's really exciting that we can welcome them onto the Battle.net platform because Call of Duty is a cultural landmark.
With all the features of Battle.net, I think it's going to be pretty amazing what Black Ops 4 is going to have to offer.
Is going to be fully integrated with all these social features on Battle.net. You'll be able to add friends, talk with your friends, see them playing other games, party up, and interact with them in-game.
We're going to be able to talk to players across Black Ops 4 into Overwatch, which should be pretty amazing. PC players expect a lot of options. They like to customize their gameplay experience exactly how they want it.
At Beanox, we have a long history of PC development. And so the PC community is always in the back of our minds. We're really talking about making sure that we've delivered on what they wanted.
For the Black Ops games, we've always had dedicated servers, and this game is no exception. They provide the performance and the security that our PC players need.
We are testing on the widest assortment of hardware possible to make sure the largest number of people can play and enjoy Black Ops 4.
We really wanted to tighten up the gunplay mechanics and make the movement system feel as smooth and as responsive as it possibly can.
There also has been a whole redesign of the UI flow, and we have made tweaks to how weapons react.
Things like recoil, weapon knockback, so that for a keyboard and mouse player, it's easy to get back on target. We will have uncapped frame rate. We're going to support 4K, HDR, ultra-wide monitors. It's going to have great scalability options, so everybody will be able to optimize for visual fidelity.
You've seen the team here get rejuvenated and excited by this idea of bringing the game to PC in a much bigger way than we've ever done before.
Okay. All right. They're trying to push that PC master race. Yep.
TACOM, recon requesting attack chopper pass. Select team are cleared to deploy. Going off grid. Check fire. Check fire.
What is this?
Kill all of them.
Black Ops 4 is the game that lets you play with your friends in more ways than ever before.
I think this is it.
And we all love Black Ops for that combat experience.
I think this is
But
it.
imagine if we take that experience you know and love and we spin it on its head.
I know this is it.
And we drop you into a large, massive world.
Battle
where you have
Royale.
to survive
Battle
to
Royale.
be the last man standing.
We knew it. Battle Royale. There it is. They called it. There it is.
Let's just pause here for a minute. I don't have to describe to you how Battle Royale works. These games are no secret. We play them too. But for us to even consider this kind of experience, it had to be unique and done in a way only Black Ops could do.
Okay.
Now we are doing this, but we are doing it the Black Ops way.
Okay.
A survival game with the best, most refined mechanics in the world. Our signature controls and gameplay systems and the kind of fast-paced action that only Call of Duty can deliver. All in the biggest map that we've ever made, over 1,500 times bigger than Nuketown. And this is just the beginning. We're bringing to bear 10 years worth of Black Ops Universe features. That's your favorite characters, your favorite weapons, and the most iconic parts of your favorite maps. And we're putting them all in one place, a crazy collision of fun, and then we're going to let you navigate that world with land, sea, and air vehicles.
Nice. We knew they was coming Battle Royale. I knew it.
Let's keep it rolling.
I knew it. Fortnite was just kicking their tail, man.
Do you remember your CIA handler, Hudson? Or maybe you remember that very first, very sweet RCXD kill. The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? Or that time when you partnered up with Reznov for revenge. And which of these multiple endings did you experience with the Menendez? Or how about that one time when you worked with your friend Woods to take the Hind? Now, I should probably mention this one too. Your favorite Zombies cast, weapons, and gear too. This is something totally new.
Yeah. What they calling it?
This is doing Battle Royale the Black Ops way.
Okay.
This is Blackout!
Blackout! Oh! Okay. Nice. Blackout. They calling it Blackout.
All right. There it is. The game that's been designed for you, the Black Ops community. It's the deepest, most replayable game we have ever made across the 3 pillars of Black Ops 4. Multiplayer, zombies, and our new mode, Blackout. All right. Look, it's all about having fun with your friends, right? More fun than you've ever had before. Black Ops 4 doesn't have a traditional campaign. We're weaving narrative into each of the modes. And we've added unique ways to play solo and multiplayer and zombies regardless of your skill level. So if you're a veteran, we're get ready to test your skills. And for those of you who just want to ramp up on your own, we got you covered too.
I'm playing the hell out of Blackout, man. That's going to be fun, man. I don't care what nobody says. That is going to be fun. Call of Duty making their own Battle Royale mode. Come on, man. And it's got all the cast of like all the old Blackouts, man. That's going to be good. And zombies
Look,
players.
I want to give a shout out to our friends at PlayStation. Thank you guys so much for this incredible hardware setup that you guys are going to experience here today. And thank you, PlayStation, for your partnership with Call of Duty. We're excited for what's ahead of us. On behalf of everybody at Treyarch and all the developers, as well as Activision and our partners, a massive thank you. Thank you to everyone here. Thank you for coming from far away. It means a lot to us. And
yeah,
of course, to those of you watching from
I
around
trust
the world,
Treyarch though, man. I think they're gonna pull it.
It's not going to be long. We'll be back. Don't worry. Before we're sharing more with this amazing community again. Now,
they showed us a
let's
lot.
check out
they
that
showed us
multiplayer
a whole
trailer
lot.
one more time
Okay.
before you're getting your hands on it with it next door. Let's take a look at Black Ops 4 multiplayer.
All right.
Take care, everyone.
I love the fact you can heal yourself, man.
Let's do it live.
Boots on the ground, no thrust jumping, no wall running. This is like everything I asked for before they came out with Black Ops 3. It's like Black Ops, it's Black Ops 2 basically with like it's kinda like Black Ops 2 mixed with like a little bit of what was the one when you came? Yeah, this is good.
Every shot counts.
Enemy strike team deploy.
I want to say, yeah, Ghost and Black Ops 2 together. This is what it feels like, what it looks like.
Building barricade.
Gunship overhead. Bring it down the head. Copy that. 113.
Kill streak looks sick. The swim in the water still.
Marking targets.
It's gonna be good, man. I think this is gonna be good. I think this is gonna be a good one.
Sensor going live. Heals coming.
Eat this.
Keep it real is like a mixture of all of the Black Ops. Now that I look at it, it's like a mixture of all of them. October 12th, man. October 12th.
Pre-order now and get
private
access to
beta.
a private beta.
Yes, sir. That it? Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, man, that looks good. That looks damn good, man. Everybody filing out of there. That looks pretty doggone good, man. I must say. Yeah, it went offline. I must say, man, that looks pretty doggone good. You know, for what they're giving us. You know, it looks like a mixture of all the Call of Duties together. I mean, the Black Ops series together. It looks like it's a little bit of Black Ops 1 in there. It's a little bit of Black Ops 2. It looks like it's more Black Ops 2 than anything. I mean, like it's like Black Ops 2, Ghost, and Black Ops 3 combined. That's what it looks like to me. It's like a mashup of all of them into one. The sliding, you can slide now, which we wanted. We wanted to do that. We wanted to get rid of the wall running and the boost jumping. We're doing that. it looks like they're giving us some of the stuff we asked for like before Black Ops 3, and that's basically that's what they were working on it. I mean, if they made Black Ops 3, and then like during that cycle, they was making this game, so they had already started on this game, so they was literally giving us what we had been asking for, which is good. We didn't want the wall running, we didn't want the jump jetpacks and stuff, and they gave us that. It's got that same kind of feel. It looks like a Black Ops 2 game with different mashups of all the other Call of Duties. Meaning, it's got a little ghosts in there. It's got a little ghosts in there. They gave us some dope ass kill streaks from what it looks like. It's still more information I need. I kind of still need a little more. It's like they gave us so much. It was kind of like, dang, can I get some more? I'm like, you know how when you get something good to eat and you being greedy, like, ooh, can I get some more of that? That's kind of how I feel. That's kind of how they left me feeling. I feel like I want a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? It's like I want them to give me a little bit more, and you know, but from what they gave us. Now it's kind of got me asking more questions. It's kind of got me wanting to know, like, okay, how the perks gonna be? You know, they already told us about the gun attachment. So every gun has its own attachment setups. So if you want to put fast mags on your gun, I mean, you probably can use fast mags as a perk. But if you want to put, like, let's say LMG got a red dot sight. If you want to put a red dot sight on your LMG, it's going to have a different kind of red dot sight versus the other guns. Or if you want to put a different kind of magazine on the gun, you can put extended mags, but it's going to be different for that gun. Or a suppressor is going to be different for that gun. And it still give you that futuristic feel without the boost jumping, man. Because the boost jumping kind of puts it way over the top, in my opinion. But it's going to be like Black Ops 2, in my opinion. That's what it looks like. I kind of just dug deep looking at the gameplay. It looks like it's going to be like a Black Ops 2 gameplay feel. The UI is going to feel like Black Ops 2. They know that game is one of their #1 games. They know. Then they're giving us the Battle Royale. They knew that was going to be another competitive feel. I knew they was going to announce that last. That was one of the things I was like, yeah, they're going to try to compete with this Battle Royale stuff. You know, I just kind of felt like they really wanted to give us. They laid it out on the line. They really did. They wanted us to get hyped for really all what they're doing, and so far, I mean, I can't complain, man. It looks pretty doggone good. I mean, like, I think it looks good. That's just my opinion. Now, how it plays, that's a different question. You know, they got the specialist back. The specialist now, you know, they brought. I can tell you got, from what I saw, they had Seraph, Ruin. They had the what's the guy? Nomad. So Nomad, Seraph, and Ruin are in it. And Nomad's got like and also Firebreak. So Nomad's got like the little. They designated him as the camping specialist, man, because he's got like this little barrier he can put up. He put up this little barrier and whatnot. And I know a lot of people are gonna be camping using that. But then they got. It looks like they said that they brought counter specialists. So it's like if somebody picked this camping specialist, like somebody killing all the players in the game because he camping in the room or something like that, using Nomad and putting that little wall up that they were showing. You got Seraph that's got like some kind of little radar gadget that counters that. So far, I mean, they knew what they was doing. It looked like they kind of just sat down and just kind of navigated every aspect of the community. That's one of the reasons why they called this a community reveal. They navigated through every aspect of the game. They tweaked as much as they could over the period. However, no description on campaign. We saw they did talk about, you know, every character had their own background, you know, some of the ones that's returning. And then they showed like they putting you in the game, and then they showed the guy where he puts the face paint on his face and whatnot. So that makes me believe, okay, there is going to be campaign. I didn't think it was going to be a Call of Duty without the campaign, man. So in my opinion, I feel like they just kind of shortened it. Campaign. I feel like if they making these characters, they were going to have to put the campaign in there. All the sound effects, the voice actors, all that stuff that they was going to put in the game, they had to have campaign. But I think that what they did with it instead, if they just made it a little short, they wanted to just basically tell the story of all the new characters, revisit some of the old characters that are returning from Black Ops 3, put them in the game, let you play the campaign, boom, game over. What time frame I think is taking place? It looks like to me it's a time period between Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3. The player models, Ruin, Nomad, Seraph, they look younger. Seraph told me the picture, and Seraph looks a lot younger than she did in the Black Ops 3 game. So that tells me it took place before Black Ops 3. That's what it looked like to me. So we'll see, man. I mean, I don't know. It's Treyarch, man. You gotta have, in Treyarch we trust. So, it's in Treyarch we trust. It's gonna be. I don't know, man. I don't know. But that's it, man. We're gonna end the stream right there. I really do hope it's gonna be a good one. I think it's going to be Black Ops 4. No boost jumping, no wall running. Is it going to be better than Fortnite? We don't know, but they had to make a competitive mode Blackout that was going to compete with all the Battle Royale out there. They just had to do it. So will it be taking over that aspect? The healing process they got in the game, I knew that was, when I heard that, I kind of knew that they was going to come out with a Battle Royale mode. When I heard them that you could actually heal yourself in multiplayer during the gameplay and let suppressor fire and all that stuff, that kind of interacts with the UI and what brings in a Battle Royale mode. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, man. We shall see. They want it to be where it's last man standing, last team standing, last man standing. Yeah. I just hope it's good. I hope that they're experimenting a lot with this game. They had some time to work on it. Treyarch usually goes deeper. Now, it's like they're giving us more. And that's one of the things that's got me hyped about the game. It's not overall, is the game going to be good or bad? It's like the most that Treyarch's ever given us. That's what got me excited about it. They're giving us 3 zombie maps. You get multiplayer. You get however many maps they give us in the multiplayer game. They seem like campaign's still coming. They're giving us that. They also giving us Blackout, which is the Battle Royale mode. They giving us a whole lot. I don't think they've ever done that. They've never given us this much. Supply drops gonna still be in the game. It is, unfortunately. Supply drops gonna still be in the game. Hopefully they got it where you can craft your weapon, earn keys, crypto keys, earn salvage or whatever it is, in-game currency, earn it just by playing the game. And you can literally go and buy the weapon when it comes out. I like that, instead of just putting everything behind a paywall and supply drops and all that. So we shall see, man. I think that they know that right now they got to be on good graces with the community. Fortnite's going to be pushing whatever they're going to be pushing real soon. They're going to really be strong in the game with what they're doing. I'm interested in seeing, like, now it's going to be like I think it's going to be a competitive thing going between Fortnite and COD now with Black Ops 4 coming out. So we'll see. Blackout versus Fortnite. We're gonna see what that's gonna bring, man. So appreciate y'all staying tuned with me and watching the stream and watching with me. And as we know, we get to see what we get coming up October 12th, man. And all right, peace.